Why is being a perfectionist not actually a good thing? So, if we think about it and dissect the word perfectionist, it's someone who inherently strives to be perfect in things they produce. And I primarily see perfectionist traits show up in creative individuals. And this is detrimental to your creative ability because you're never going to be perfect. It's just something you have to accept. Being perfect is something that is impossible because you're always going to be finding some little thing to tweak. Let's visualize two people, one person who is, let's just think of the extremes on the spectrum, perfectionist, and then a person who's not perfectionist. So these two people have the task of creating a YouTube video, and the guy who is a perfectionist is, he plans out all his content, very organized, nice b-roll, all of this, puts color correction on while he's editing, and it's looking nice. But at the end of it, it's not good enough. And then we look at the other guy who's just the opposite of the spectrum, right? We're just talking about extremes right now. He just gets the meat of the content down, maybe the talking points and the good persuasive argument down. He then just puts it out there, maybe not even editing. We have one person who has already put out content and another person who has not put out content. Already, just from a production standpoint, the person who is not perfectionist is already winning, because no matter what kind of content it is, I don't care how trash it is, he put out something. And I'm not saying that you can put out trash content, but biggest variable with people who aren't perfectionists is they need to be able to iterate feedback. They need to be able to constructively take criticism and implement that feedback in order to make their content better. So I'll give you an example of what that means. You put out that video as it's a trash video, but someone comments like, hey, you could have done this better, and this looks like shit or whatever, right? But now you know, because you're getting external feedback and stimuli from other people. You download that data, meaning you download the data in your brain, and then you just try to make it better next time. You still keep putting it out. So the person who is, in the long run, if we zoom out, let's say this person in a 3-month span, the person who has not been a perfectionist has put out 5 pieces of content. And the person who is a perfectionist maybe has put out 1 piece of content. You don't want to put in trash content. You don't want to just spend all day, all night working on something to be perfect. You want a healthy balance with everything. For my perfectionists out there, put things out there, because at the end of the day, you will get feedback, and that feedback can be then used to iterate. I hope this video kind of gave you a new perspective on, if you are a perfectionist, why you shouldn't be, and just try to produce things and make it better, right? Yo, thank you for making to the end of the video. I know in some parts I kind of rambled a bit or my voice got low. This is my first video of this series, which is called the Stream of Consciousness series. And it's just basically me simply talking in front of the camera, sharing my thoughts, and hopefully you'll learn something from it. But if you enjoyed this video, you already know, I'm not gonna say smash the like button because that's so cliche on YouTube, but smash the like button and subscribe.